Hello there, and welcome to part 3 of SimCity. So, I said in the other episode, what we also need to do is think about how our citizens are going to get from A to B. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to transport, and I'm going to go with the most basic one. You get your subway first, but subways can be quite expensive and quite complicated to set up. So I'm going to go with the simple approach. First things first though, let's set everything up. I like to put my bus stops quite far apart from each other. So I've got one here and one on that side, and I'm also going to put one in my industrial section. So I'm going to put it here. So now I'm going to have 3 bus stops in 3 crucial locations. There we go. So my citizens can get the bus from one side of the map to the other side of the map, and they can also get a bus from residential to industry and everything else around here. Right then, now I've done that, let's see what happens. I'm still in the same situation that I was before. I'm still going to be losing money, but at least I'm not losing money as fast as I did earlier. So what we got left? So I've got 800 on this loan, and I've got 12,000 on this loan. Good. Now a city can live in the red all the time, but it's not advisable. It's not wise to keep getting loans out to pay for other loans. That's a really bad move. Right, it's been a few game minutes. Let's see. So, 17 passengers, and that cost me £5 a month. This one is 17 passengers again. What about this one up here? Apparently there are no passengers a day. What? And apparently I'm also making balance as well. A good way to save money is to remove utilities that you're not using, such water treatment plants, garbage disposal, bus stops, basically anything that's going to make you lose money. The next thing I'm also going to do before I start messing around with colleges and hospitals in order to improve the healthcare of my Sims and improve the education of my Sims is to generate some money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in 2 ways. First things first, if I go to budget and go to income, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my residential tax in line with commercial. Actually, let's try something new. Let's drop all of them to increase our growth. So I'm going to wait until I get about 10,000 and then I'm going to start paying for other services and building a hospital and a college. Let's improve the healthcare and education of my Sims. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a road along this section here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put down a hospital first. And I'm also going to get rid of the access road. So I was about to say, I need more citizens to fill this school before I can start putting a college down. Otherwise that's just going to be an unnecessary cost. In order to improve my Sims' health and education, I'm also going to set the budget to the highest. Be careful with this option. The 4 most important ones are education, public health, mass transit, and roads. So in fact, let's pop this up. The ones you've got to be careful are going to be the police, because if you set this too high, your police become really oppressive, and your Sims won't like that. I think in part 4, what we're going to do is we're going to try and make our Sims happier. Because although you've got stuff like hospitals and education now that encourage better residential and improve the land levels. You also need a lot of, I don't know how you could describe it actually. You need a lot of happiness, and you can get that from parks and marinas and all sorts of other various different things. Basically, things that your Sims will enjoy. I mean, not be funny, if you live in a boring town, you're unhappy, so why should my Sims live in a boring town as well? Anyway, we'll discuss that in part 4. So I'm Leo Tiberius, and I'll see you later.